the today I'm wearing my cross back because I'm starting the fasting 21 days. Is Daniel, eating just veggies. Come with me. Where did you went to eat? It was a really good restaurant close by in Corona del Mar. They call View. View. It's a Marriott hotel. I don't know if you know about. So I was with my nephew. He is 21. We like to go out like once a week. So on the weekends he's busy with girlfriend, right? Today was a great day for me. So once a week we go out for dinner or brunch. How are you? People that know me know I love brunches, right? And I love desserts. But for these next 21 days, no desserts. Fruits, strawberries, grapes. Let's do together, guys. Let's do together. I'm going to start challenge in here and Insta, YouTube. I have to spread more that powerful of challenge. So let's start with the Bible. You prefer proverb or psalm? Give me hearts, hearts. You never get tired of giving me hearts, all right? So you motivated me and share this live with someone. You can share with someone that speaks Portuguese. That's okay. I can salute them in Portuguese, okay? Boa noite, buenas noches, all right? So let me see what you're writing. Doing brunch and small dinner. Okay. Brunch and small dinner. Okay. I love dinner. Me too. Going away from dinner. He's gonna remember that forever. Oh, we do that really often. He was inviting me to go to, how they call parachute? How they call that? Jump from the airplane with, he did that already a couple of times. So he was inviting me to do that. Oh my gosh, I'm going to wait for the spring. I finally will do that. That is brave, huh? I have to give my life again to Jesus Christ and jump, all right? And make sure my life insurance is paid, all right? So how are you doing? Good. I had a cauliflower dish that it's really good, really tasty, no desserts. I had a fresh squeezed orange juice. So for the next 21 days, insurance and 401k, exactly. So guys, look, this is my cat, Luna. Look at this. You see, she likes to be famous, and she likes to be squeezed. Trust me, she loves to be squeezed, right? So go back. I don't like she bites my mics and things like that. So let's start. Proverbs of Psalm. Hearts motivated me, guys, to be here every day. Come on. Today's 18th. Wait, 19th, all right? I always like, yeah, 18th. So let's do this together. So today in this Bible, it's still 1 year Bible, okay? Hi, how are you? Make a comment. Right now I'm reading the Bible. Tell me, you prefer proverb or psalm first? Proverb or psalm first? Genesis 37 to 38, I recommend, okay? And Matthew, of course. So let's start with proverb. Okay, great, Vila. Muitas poucas palavras. So, Proverbs for today. 3rd, 27 to 32, okay? So you speak Portuguese. I know Portuguese, of course. I'm a Brazilian. Is that what you're saying? Background and other issues. Okay. Okay. So let's start with the proverbs for today. Don't withhold repayment of your debts. Don't say some other time. Do not say that. Do not delay. If you can pay now, can I pay now my debts? For this reason, I'm fasting. I'm not yet doing the 3 days without food. Well, I have done that many times, but what I'm saying is not today, did not start that, because I'm doing the veggies and fruits. Coffee, unsweetened coffee, I'm having unsweetened coffee for a decade already. Less and less sugar. So, if you can pay now, don't plot against your neighbor. He is trusting you. It's true. Don't get into needless fights. Needless fights? It so makes sense. Many times we take needless fights like that doesn't make sense, just to waste our lives. Don't envy violent men. Men that you don't know. You know what I learned about that? Men that you don't know where the money come from. Those kind of men, they may be violent. You don't know where those family had that big bucks come from. So don't envy violent men. Don't envy arrogant men. Trust me, you're going to learn a lot from someone that had money or have family money and they pretend to be humble, but they are not. Don't copy their ways, for such men are an abomination to the Lord, but he gives his friendships to the godly. Right? Yeah, great. So I'm going to tell you guys something very interesting that happened to me yesterday. I went to confess to the priest, right? I'm a Catholic. And, it's a reconciliation, right? And I'm doing that once a month. I think it's really important. So from this year, it was the first time of this year, 2024. So I believe it's really important to spread this kind of word. And at a certain moment, I was explaining to the priest, I said a short story, maybe I took a little longer, and he asked, but where is the sin? And I said, look, this sin is because I lost patience with that person. And I know God trusted me to take care of that person. And for this reason, I spent Thanksgiving with that person. But before Christmas, I was already completely without patience with the same person, because the person was trying to take advantage of me. So I was explaining that to the patient, to the priest, and it was so funny because at a certain moment he said, "Look, the line is really big outside. Tell me, what are the sins?" And well, even the priest, he was losing patience with me, right? That is so funny. I don't know what time his journey started, but today my journey started 1:30. Why that? I had no sleep the night before yesterday, and yesterday I started sleep after I come from the church. I still had a sweet potato and bread with olive oil, olives, and guess what? I fell asleep like a baby about 7 each p.m. and I wake up 1:30. That's it. So I did not sleep the rest, working, studying, psychoanalysis forever, studying, and psychology, right? So going back to the proverb, don't plot against your neighbor. He is trusting you. It's very interesting because today I was parked because I have a covered garage in front of my house, but I was parked, I had guests over, and I was parked the street, parallel street. And the neighbor, he said, oh, and it's very interesting because yesterday before I parked, I said, am I not sure that was an entrance for a wheelchair? It's very interesting, but I was already home. And I said, no, I think I parked it well, whatever. Today, the neighbor, he said, he was asking me, please do not park in front of this because it's an older lady that she needs to go out and she has a wheelchair. And it's very interesting because he was watching me. He crossed the street and he came all the way down, like upstairs house, to make sure that his neighbor could leave the house or come into the house. So it's very interesting, this proverb, because the neighbor is trusting you. The neighbor is the relative, is someone close to you. That person is trusting you, right? So be aware for do not break the trust, right? Sometimes it's one little favor, sometimes it's leave the parking lot, the space for someone. I know people that they used to fight for parking space just because they dislike the neighbor, or the neighbor said something that they took extremely personal, and they take that so serious that they become enemies. And they forget the good things that happened in that neighborhood previously, maybe a decade before, 2 decades before. There are people that they live forever in the same neighborhood, all right? So I like to share what I understand about things. So the Psalm 16, do you want that, guys? The Psalm 16. I'll keep going, okay? Because I am very talkative, you please share with me anything you want to share. Backgrounds and adereços. Address, right, Villa? Okay. The Psalm 16, save me, oh God, because I have come to you for refuge. I said to him, you are my Lord. You are my Lord. I have no other help but yours. So it's a trust you, God. My life is in your hands. So I'm becoming more fearless because I'm more brave because my life is in your hands. I want the company of the godly men and women in the land. They are the true nobility, those choosing other gods. Show all the filled with sorrow. I will not offer the sacrifice they do or even speak the names of their gods. Right? I will not offer the sacrifice. So no sacrifice today, God. Oh Lord, no sacrifice. Thank you very much, Enric, that I look like Penelope Cruz. Thank you very much. Thank you. She is a great actress. One of my favorites. Okay, great. The Lord himself is my inheritance. Hey, I'm no longer waiting for the inheritance, family inheritance. I'm going to share with you guys things about my life, but when family, they had big money and the fights that could happen in the family, so you have to give up situations. That happened to me. I gave up situations for do not have more enemies, for do not spread the envy, the hate, right? It's not easy. It wasn't easy. I'm not perfect. Not at all, okay? Give him a hearts, likes. Come on. And I'll continue. I will repeat that. The Lord himself is my inheritance, my prize. God, Jesus Christ. He is my food and my drink. Look how perfect. This psalm is for today that I'm starting fasting, eating veggies and fruits. One meal at the day, at the evening. How about that? Drinking a lot of water. Okay? He is my food, He is my drink, my highest joy. It's the Lord. He guards all that is mine. He sees that I am given pleasant brooks and meadows all as my share. What a wonderful inheritance. I'm the God's princess, right? Like you guys. You are God's prince. You are God's son. That's okay. If you gain weight, that's okay. Amen. Right? In this moment for you, it's important. I'm fasting. It's Daniel fasting. Okay? So, Daniel fast. Yeah, can be done. Can be done. So, every person is different. There are people that they need to eat some protein. Picanha. No, I gave up of meat long time ago, a decade ago, but I am a female. So there are different kinds of blood, there are different kinds of diet, but in that moment it was exactly because I understood in the Bible that Daniel, when he gives up of the banquete, when he gives up of the big buffet with the king, he was saying, I'm not eating those meats because they are for different gods sacrifice, right? No. So I'm giving up of the sacrifice and I will be stronger. Daniel, can you imagine? Because I'm Daniela, right? Daniel. I have cousins, they are Daniel. I have a brother that also has a middle name Daniel. So I will be, what the promise of Daniel, I will be stronger, healthier. Sometimes it's one food that you have to give up. Fridays, meat. If you're a meat person, I decide, God, that on Fridays I'm not eating meat. So you committed with God, little sacrifice. But it's a discipline, so many things. The fasting is amazing after the third day. Third day fasting. You became saints. It's the truth. The first fasting I have done, it was water and grapes. Oh my gosh. I was already, and I was hiking, like, going to the mountain and praying, and oh my gosh, I started like even seeing, like experiencing great things. Great things. Okay, so let me go back in here. Do not get distracted. So God, you are my highest joy. He guards all that is mine. He sees that I am given pleasant brooks and meadows as my share. What a wonderful inheritance. What a wonderful inheritance. I will bless the Lord who consoles me. He gives me wisdom in the night. He tells me what to do in the night. When I'm praying, when I'm fasting, when I'm sleeping and dreaming, I always think of the Lord, and because He is so near, because He is close to me, He is close to you. He is close to you. God, Jesus Christ. Make a comment if you are understanding the Psalm 16, okay? I never need to stumble or to fall. Heart, body, and soul are filled with joy. So heart, body, and soul. Where is the soul? Is my conscience. My conscience, my mind, it's the soul. It's my mind clear. Why I was yesterday at the priest? To confess, to reconciliation with God, to make my mind clear. Does that make sense to you guys? Okay. I'm from Brazil, South America. I read all, guys, let me just... So, heart, body, and soul are filled with joy. The spirit, the mind, right? I believe the spirit, it's the heart. It's my spirit. But be aware, for do not follow your spirit, your heart. Your heart can betray you, right? So make sure that your conscience is aligned, your mind. For you will not leave me among the dead. You will not allow your beloved one to rot in the grave. You have let me experience the joys of life and the exquisite pleasures of your all eternal presence. So the exquisite pleasures even give me emotion, make me emotionally, because I could have eat lobster, sea bass. For those that know, United States has sea bass. That is a good, really delicious, and I like fish. But nothing, it's more. Nothing makes more sense than the little sacrifice. I'm just sharing here the little sacrifice. I'm not sharing another different lifestyle. In the future, I will share further, but there are different sacrifices that I have done, right? It is not because I'm perfect. It's exactly because my sins, they're kind of dark and big. So yesterday when I was sharing with the priest that my conscience wasn't exactly, even that the outcome of that situation end up that the person in question was supported by family members, because I contacted them and she could spend the Christmas with family member, being, that she didn't see for very long, but I broke the trust with that new friendship. I broke the trust, but she needed support. I thought she was suicidal. Actually, I believe she was suicidal. So I had to break that little trust to contact a family member and please ask them to help, because for me it was too much. It was suffocating me. I was already feeling the guilt, the shame. So I was explaining that to the priest. And he didn't understand. He said, but where is the sin? Because he said, I understand you are in a scared situation. But is God understanding like that? Oh, God trusted me, because remember, I'm a Christian psychotherapist, Christian psychologist. I may have that in my hands. It's not everyone that say, hey, you are here, you're welcome, you're Jewish, you're Muslim, you're Persian, you are Indian, you're all welcome in my psychotherapist. But I always will, right, going to the virtues and the values that I'm shaping myself. So let me, guys, have some water. Are you having water? Heavy water, guys, okay? So who is here? Jesus Christ, Yahweh. You are saying Yahweh? YHWH. I call Jesus Christ, okay? What law? We are talking about God, not human. Very complex answer. Perform always the same. It's three, right? Father, Son, Holy Spirit. I also believe in the unconditional power of Archangel Miguel, Archangel Gabriel, right? The Annunciation Angel. Because God, He asked them to protect us when you reach them, right? Well, God, it's normal that He is busy, but it's not because He is busy. It's because they are hierarchy. The angels, they can be involved in fights because they understand my human behavior and conscience. That sometimes my dilemmas, my troubles that I am involved because be a Christian, trust me, you're going to attract and get involved in situations that you are not going to believe. Especially because I gave up of occultism. For those that know me, I have been, but I received the baptism as a little girl, my whole family, but I had that inheritance from the family that my mom, she tried to give away, but not my aunties. So I kind of were curious about astrology, reading cards. It was extremely difficult. So when someone say, oh my gosh, I cannot believe she's doing this kind of fasting, and I did fastings, really difficult to do. I was in the hospital the end of October. I was visiting family and I had to go to the hospital because there are fights that they are stronger, right? But I mean, like Daniel, I may become stronger and stronger. So I do not recommend. I say, be aware. You may need protein. You may need included eggs in your diet. You may need included milk and meat. So, but if you start with, hey, I'm going to give up meat tomorrow because it's Friday, because it's the day that Jesus Christ was betrayed, Friday. So for today, I choose to not eat meat. That's all. You don't have to become vegetarian, pescatarian yet, right? I mean, not, you don't have to. It's like, it's a process. But for this reason, become a little sacrifice, because you say, I'm conscious that I don't want to eat that on Fridays. That's it. Okay? Let's do together, guys. I'm here to improve in myself as well. Okay? It's not about you. You are perfect as a human being, right? God, it's gives us opportunities all the time. Hearts and roses. Yeah. Wind. Yeah, if you are any kind of religion, you are welcome. Okay, my psychotherapist. So please go to my WhatsApp and be part of the group, because I'm seeing more and more males, and I'm going to start a challenge for men. So the WhatsApp, it's +1 424 333 6851, or go to appointments.danielavercruz@gmail.com. If you have anything to share, stories, tough situations. The another day I received an email of a lady that she contacted me, YouTube, and she sent a story of her life. It was about her father, and he was heroin addict. So when she was a little girl, and the guys, they're really tough stories, all right? So in those moments, even she can feel blessed because she survived that tough situation. We are gods. You're like little spark of gods in the world, and we experience different things, each of us, right? And this is what I believe. So how have you been? You want to share something with me? How long I have been here, guys? About 40 minutes, huh? $40. So I was talking first, what's the topic of this live? Oh, the cancer could be an emotional disease. So I have been so many people, I'm serious about that they are not even Christians. They just are, they come and talk about the therapy. And I have patients that she decided to make the treatment because she was denying to do the treatment. She don't want to do the treatment because for some reason she believed that God was going to heal her. If she had to survive, she had to survive. But she decided to make this decision because her family. She understood that her family needs her alive. And the treatments, they're part of the process as a human, okay? And God can heal someone by the treatment. All right? But so in the therapy sessions, she started releasing the pain. Her childhood was extremely difficult. It was a situation that her father left the family. Her mother was threw away the food from the refrigerator when she was upset because the father left. Her mom was punishing her and her brother. Look at the situation. Look how emotional a cancer can be, right? And so she understood that she was trying to punish herself without the treatment, right? And you should be aware for do not punish God. I heard that because that happened to me when my father passed away. I was 15-year old, and I said, why God accept this kind of pain in the world? And today when I look it back, I became stronger. My mom became stronger. Of course, we grow, we're already teenagers without a father. It was tough, huh? And my father, for those that know, he was sick since I was 7. So my father, before he passed away, he was already sick, really sick, with a kidney problem for 8 years. So guys, look, just trust. God is the process. If you need someone to talk, here is a safe place to talk. If you have someone in the family that is sick, cancer, diabetes, kidney problems, heart problems, any kind of skin problems, allergies, those people that they have all kind of allergies. Oh my gosh, it's all strawberries, cats, everything. The person starts getting allergic and adding more allergic problems, milk, this and that. Everything is emotional, right? So let's come to the talk therapy, dialectical therapy. I like to, maybe I still have a little more time because I see there are people here on YouTube. Make a comment so I can see you, okay? So maybe you should do a little exercise. How about that? Activity. How about that? Okay. If you are feeling distress, emotionally drained, suffocated, short breath, okay? Any kind of fear. So let's stop whatever you are doing, sit down in a comfortable seat. Like I am here, but I have a cat. I have the family, right, in here. Let me see here, the family, hurts. The little girl, this little girl, she needs her father. So this is the boys. So if you have any kind of problem, alert position. What is the alert position? I sit straight. Some place where you won't be bothered. So it's like you are not bothered by a cat. You lock your door. Can you do that? And don't move a muscle. Don't move. You can leave your eyes open. I like the eyes open because the eyes open, you're aware, you're present. I truly believe that when you have a white wall in your front, no distractions, block the door, no kids, no pets, no talking. I have many patients that they share with them husband, family. Now I'm in my therapy session and you do online, the Zoom, because no distractions, right? So step back and notice your experience about being peace, about quiet your mind, about relax, take the breath. So using the mindfulness skill of noticing your experience. And what is mindfulness? I am aware of that emotion, that thought that is boring me, it's annoying me, that person. This is mindfulness. I'm aware of that, eyes open, present. The situation happened 5 years ago, but I can still feel, because there are no past, right? No future. They're the present. So, noticing your experience, your emotion, your feeling. Step back in your mind and observe how you're feeling. Now, use the spotlight of your attention to scan your body and figure out where you are holding any tension. Can you do that? I hold tension in my back. A lot. And I know exactly why. And how about your heart rate and the body temperature? Feel like? Do you feel cold? I was feeling cold. I had to turn on the heater before I come in here to talk to you guys. I was feeling, even during the lives, my feet, they're cold when I was talking about God. Memories that are coming into my mind, right? There are challenges. And what other sensations you are having? I'm going to try to do not move my hand. So you try to focus, okay? And scanning your body. If your mind wanders, that's okay. It's normal to get distracted. A lot of information. A lot of things to take care of. Children, husband, wife, job, driving, traffic, eating, right? Cooking, cleaning, organizing. Do not push any of your sensations away or try to escape them. Just notice them. I just share with you guys some of mine. Notice any urges to act. What is that? I want to go to the toilet. I need to drink water. I'm feeling thirsty. Oh, I need to scratch my arm, my back. Quick, my legs. And I'm wearing jeans. Those, they are urges that show up in your body. Trust me. If you feel extremely irritated, frustrated, annoyed, you want to push, hit someone, hit the wall, hit a box bag, you have that urge. And the rush is what? You want to rush away. From what? I just want to sleep and forget about that. I don't want to think about that problem. I have so many bills to pay, but I don't want to think about that problem. How about to think about the solution? I make a decision for do not be in debt. I don't need to be in debt. Just make a solution. I understand that I don't need to be in debt. I understand that. So notice what you're feeling like, doing, observe. There are any urge and desire to act, to react. Many times at the night time, I feel like to work a lot. I still have so much to do, studying, activities, online course to develop, videos to record. That urge, that stress, that this calls me. So don't push that away, keep that around. You need that emotion, that feeling. Try to visualize yourself. See yourself. Make that payment. Working tomorrow. Oh, but you don't understand. Tomorrow, the day 19th, will be extremely busy. You don't understand. I wake up 5:30 and still I don't have time. So visualize that you, this is a real story about me. Visualize that you still have time. You still can prioritize what is important. And you understand that bill can be paid. You understand that your family member, you'll have time to give them attention, to support them. That friend that is trying to have lunch with you for very long, finally you make space and enjoy the moment with your friend. You can be for 50 minutes, have a quiet lunch and enjoy the communication. Listen more. How about that? Let me listen more. I want to listen. Actually, I want to know about this person. It is peaceful, right? Think through the consequence of what you want to do. What are the consequences? You remember that I have my old challenge about the online course, the supportive groups that I want to reach more and more. I have the female groups. I want also to reach and be supportive to the male groups, make the men more emotionally intelligent and mature, brave, stronger, like Daniel. Even just eating the right food for that moment, skipping soda, alcohol. Right? Overeating like bread, sweet, sugar that make you lazy, does not help you to process your mind accurately. The alcohol, drug, substance abuse, doesn't matter which one, if it's legal, it's not illegal. For God, it's not legal. In California, there are certain ones that they are legal, but in the United States is a federal illegal drug. Right? I don't have to do what everybody else is doing. I just have to do what is good for me. So in the fast of Daniel, I can stop drinking for a while. I can stop do any kind of, overeating. Anything that is controlling me, I make a decision to skip that food, that drinking. I don't care. I can also include the TV. You know what? I'm not watching Netflix. those TV shows, soap opera, those violent movies that, you know what, kind of make me more violent. I don't want to, I can skip the news at the morning. I make this kind of commitment so I don't have to get involved and be in bad mood during the day about the bad news that's going on in the world that make me so upset and negative. So let me see here. Let me reconnect my internet. It's good in here. Okay, both screens. So remember, when you are stressed out, the immediate positive consequence of actions like yelling, being reactive, using, I mentioned before, drinking a lot and using substance abuse, even the pain pills. Sometimes people, they are addicted to aspirin. I know people that they have 2 aspirins at one time, but excuse me, 1 aspirin will work enough. Be aware of the addictive behavior. Throwing things. A lot of people that they are borderline, bipolar, they throwing things, they smash things, they want to destroy things. That could happen with females if they are not emotionally intelligent. But remember, each of us, you are already victims of another victims, right? You're raised by victims. Right? So, commendador, and I didn't know why. Commendador, you are a commendador, like that book, that red book, what's the name? Commander, the Commanders. What's the name of that book? That the war, that the females, they also they are part of the exército, the war. They are in the front, right? They are making decisions. What's the name of that book? Really short book. I forgot. I have this book, but whatever. Commander. The commander is the one that tell people what to do. Organize. They are leaders, right? So anything that sounds extremely attractive to you, but you know cause negative consequence to your life. Okay, you know those behaviors, right? You know those behaviors that they cause negative consequence to your life. So that's it. So guys, for today, I did an exercise. Look at how much, right? So it was wonderful to be here. God bless you all. Stay with me. Follow me on my YouTube, my Insta, Facebook, and let's spread the God's word and the emotional intelligence, okay? With psychotherapies. God be with you, okay? Oh, soap opera? Okay, commented. I don't know which one is. Oh, great. You have people that work it for you. Okay, great. So guys, hearts. Why you are so short in hearts? Give me hearts. Give me hearts, please. Why are you so short in hearts? Okay. Why are you so short in hearts? Thank you. More guys, more. I cannot leave this live without many hearts. Guys, seriously. And you must share those live with someone next time. Can you do that, please? Thank you. More. Yes. So they know there are people in here, right? I'll help you to make a set. Thank you. And don't go down spread a message in social media. It's difficult. It's not easy to spread a message, but it's possible, and I'm not afraid anymore. I don't care. I speak English with accent, and my call is here to United States, England, Australia, people that can understand English. Of course, I started also Insta and Facebook in Portuguese and in Spanish. All right, I speak 5 languages, but my call is for United States. For this reason, I'm about to become a citizen, right? But sharing the lessons, what I have learned being Brazilian, because I'm a Brazilian for important reasons, right? And maybe it's exactly for that, because in Brazil, we used to have so many beliefs about what is God and which gods, godness, and confused information. Also, the slavery, their human sacrifice. I know, should not talk about that right yet. Don't want to scare you. Did you heard some